will have a binding of some sort that holds your foot. So you tuck your foot into the binding like this, your toes poke out the top of the binding, and as you step, your toe on your foot sort of dips into this window. If your toes are hitting the crossbar right here, that won't work. You'll have a tough time snowshoeing. So slide your foot back a little bit more. Okay? Before I put these snowshoes on, the other thing you're going to have to encounter today are hazards on the trail. Those will be things like fallen logs. You're laughing because you've done this before. If you encounter a fallen obstacle, let's say 2 logs which are represented by my arms, what is the danger if I put weight on my snowshoe right here in the center? You will break it. You'll break the wooden frame, or you may bend the aluminum or some other part on a modern snowshoe. The best thing to do on a snowshoe is step over the obstacle if you can, which is easier said than done sometimes, or step directly on the obstacle, get your other foot over, and then step off it. So, watch for hazards. We built some in specially for you, the challenge. But the main thing is do not bridge, or you will have a pair of broken snowshoes that you may take home with you. Okay? For a price, yes, good point. So how do I put these on? I really like these rubber bindings because on cold winter days I don't have to take off my gloves to do it. My gloves aren't on right now, but here's the way that I do it. I put my 2 snowshoes on the ground. I step on the crossbar very carefully of the snowshoe so I don't break it. And I lift up the rubber binding. I'll do this a few times, so if you can't see, I'll do it again. I take my toe, poke it backwards in the snowshoe, and I pull so that my heel gets in the rubber binding. I slip my toe around and tuck it in. And then usually I just kind of pull that down so it rests a little bit better. Okay, with my other snowshoe, I step on the crossbar again with the much bigger foot, toe backwards, flip it around, tuck it in. And I'm in, ready to go. How do I get them off? Reverse, exactly right. So what you can do is I usually stand on the back, flip my toe around, out, stand on the other one, step on the other one, pull back, flip around, and if you're not on the ice, you can get your toe out. Usually you're on the snow instead. One of the big tips of doing that is a lot of people have rubber on their boots. Get a little bit of snow on your rubber of your boots. It'll lubricate things and they'll go on a little bit better. Okay? Question for you. How many times do you think I put snowshoes on in a winter? A lot.
Yeah.
How many times have some of you put snowshoes on before?
Never.
None. So it may be a little bit more work, but that's the general idea.